Alright, what is up, guys? This is Mr. Mayday, bringing you another video for The Division. Today we're going to be talking about whether to use the Seeker Mine or the turret, or sentry gun, whatever you guys want to call it. Now, basically they're kind of like having another person fighting with you. The Seeker Mine rolls out and finds, or seeks, enemies. Sentry gun you put out wherever you want and it finds enemies to shoot at. So which one is better to have? Because most other people use a like a health pack or something like that, and then they have sentry gun or they have something else. But for solo, if you're going to play solo, I'd recommend you have this first aid medical skill. I have it on overdose. The device heals targets more effectively or efficiently and may even extend the target's health beyond its normal rating. Now that's a good one for solo because it heals you and sometimes will heal you even beyond what your normal heal is. So that's good for solo. And then, like I said, a sentry gun or the Seeker Mine is also good for solo because it's like somebody else is fighting with you. So which one is better to use if you're going to have this first aid as your other skill? Now, in my opinion, the sentry gun is better than the Seeker Mine because the sentry gun can last longer and pretty much kill more people. The Seeker Mine rolls out and finds one individual and then blows up and may or may not kill that person. Now the Seeker Mine, you can have the modification for cluster. Now cluster says the mine separates into smaller mines that seek out multiple targets simultaneously. So you roll the mine out and then it finds targets, splits into little mines, and blows up on their targets. Now, from what I've gained in knowledge of the Seeker Mine, when it does separate, its explosion is a little bit weaker than it usually is. And it really hasn't killed people for me. In my opinion, if you're gonna use the Seeker Mine, I would put it on airburst. It says, upon impact, the mine is launched into the air and releases a cluster of small incendiary explosives. This is the best Seeker Mine form, in my opinion, because it'll explode, shoot up into the air, and then basically just drop fire on the ground, which makes your enemy catch on fire and get hurt for maybe a minute or something like that. But it could hurt a good group of people if used at the right time. I haven't used gas charge, which upon impact the mine moves between multiple targets and releases a cloud of gas. Okay, so it says at the bottom attributes that it has 0 explosion damage, which I mean I don't understand that. So I guess what it does is just puts out some cloud of gas and you can just run away or something or move closer or whatever. But like I said, in my opinion, if you're going to play solo and use the first aid skill, you're also going to want to use the turret or the sentry gun. And in my opinion, the active sensor sentry gun mod is the best one. Increases the turret's damage and pulses attack targets, making them visible to all allies. So it's going to have a longer range because pretty sure at the bottom, no, it does not have a longer range, which is funny because it seems like it has a longer range, but it does have an increased damage, as you can look at the bottom, and it will pulse out targets for you. So it's kind of like that second person has the pulse skill. Now you could also use Dragon Breath, but it has a reduced range and it shoots fire. So it's hurting the enemy, and whenever an enemy is on fire, they stop and they freak out, as some of you might know. Or you could use the Zapper. The turret shoots electrical darts that damage and shock multiple targets. The damage that comes from the shock is not a lot, as you can see at the bottom at the damage. It is actually the lowest amount of damage out of all the sentry guns. But it will shock multiple targets, and that makes them stop as well. But it doesn't, the range isn't that much of a difference from the regular sentry gun. Not as bad as the Dragon Breath. But like I said, if you want to use a sentry gun, use Active Sensor. If you want to use the Seeker Mine, I'd advise Airburst. Now let's go somewhere and put these to the test real quick. We are going to go right here. I will see you guys right when we get there. I'm going to fast travel over. Alright guys, here we are with some hostiles here. I think first we're going to check out the explosive mine. Oh. The hell? Okay, anyway. We're going to check out the explosive mine here. We have the Seeker Mine. We have the Airburst on here, and that is the fire one. Check this out real quick. Ready? Start this bitch right out there. Boom. There we go. We got one kill with it. And you can see that it puts the ground on fire. Oh, that guy just... What was that? He just ran in there and started getting on fire. So, I mean, I still have these guys here. My Seeker Mine is still charging up. So now, I'm going to put out my sentry gun. And we'll see how that does. Not bad. These guys only have baseball bats, so they're not really quite sure what to do. Yeah. See, it can take out multiple targets for you. Give you cover fire as you run up. And boom. So really, if you're playing solo, if you want more firepower, you want the sentry gun. It, like I said before, it's just like having a second person with you. And I mean, you can't really beat that. The Seeker Mine can only do so much for you. And, I mean, hell, you can put them together like this. You could use both of them. And then you have, like, double or triple the firepower that you would have with one person. And just make sure you're stocked up on medkits. So, that's going to do it. I mean, like I said before, solo, I think you want to have the first aid kit right here with the overdose modification on there. And then for your second skill, I believe that you want the sentry gun active sensor modification on there. Thank you guys for watching this video today, and please, if this helped at all, let me know down in the comments. Leave a like on this video to help me out. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys again.